So I'm on my way back. It's still January 11, 2026. I'm on my way back from running an errand at 4 o'clock this morning. Now it's 5:09 in the morning. When I say even the workers in the grocery store, y'all, are involved in your gang stalking, they are. So I was checking out, and for those that don't know, I'm disabled in one of my hands. So I go to a place where you have to bag your own groceries. So it takes me a little bit more time than the normal person. And she comes up with both hands in pockets. I don't know if you know, if you're a TI, that's a tactic, that's a signal, okay? Both hands in pockets. She's a worker. She comes up and she goes, oh, they're making small talk, and then she goes, I gotta go move my car, meaning they gotta go send that transaction to my car, because like I said, I don't carry my phone with me all the time, and then it's not even it's not connected, it only works on Wi-Fi. So anyway, then this other guy comes in right behind me as I'm checking out, and then he's on his phone, of course, and then he turns the screen towards me like he's texting, but he's not, and then it flashes or whatever, and then there's a loud slam, like one of the workers is slamming something down, and then she puts her phone, like her cell phone, in her back pocket, picking up his transaction. So as I'm walking out, the lady, the worker, that's like, oh, I gotta go move my car, she's moving her truck, but she's back. I don't know if you guys know this either. So that whole like, oh, I'm trying to park straight, so they back up and move forward, that's also a signal. If you see it and you're like, why are they backing up and moving forward? There's plenty of room. No, that's a signal too. That's what my mom does a lot. So she moves her truck super close to the front door as I'm walking out, and then I'm putting my stuff in the car, and then here comes a family. Of course they're moving slow around my car. All of them have their phones out, and then I drive off or whatever. But like I said, it's even the workers in the store. Everybody knows. That's all when T.I.'s like, oh, I told my best friend and they don't believe me. You know why your best friend don't believe you? Because your best friend's involved. They know what's going on. They know what's going on around you. They're trained, they're programmed to make it seem like, oh, you're crazy, or girl, you're paranoid, or girl, that's the whole reason for it. Think about it. If everyone around you knows what's going on and don't want you in their occult, or I'm not even gonna say cult, they don't want you in on their plan, it's the perfect thing. Everybody has to be on the same page so it can work out for their favor. You just gotta think logically. Well, actually, no, you can't think logically with these people because logic doesn't make sense to them. But yeah, I was trying to think of something else that I can point out to you guys that has, since my gang stalking has gone, overt, that I could, I'm trying to think. Oh, the whole driving thing and the whole going slow and acting like they're about to turn and then they're not. That's to get you in front of a place where they didn't got you and they want your picture, or, just things just to piss you off. They just do. It's just dumb. It's just so dumb. And then the whole like, oh, you became a TI because you're a whistleblower. What do you think they are? What do you think all these gang stalkers are? They're all informants. They all are snitches, but be mad at you for telling on something. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, how are you mad at me for being a good person? Well, that's the thing. They don't want you to be a good person. They want you to appear to be a good person, but then do bad things. How do you think these people became CEOs and COOs of companies and stuff like that? They look perfect on the outside. They went to an Ivy League school and all that, and they worked hard. That's not the American way. I thought it was for a long time. I know I worked for a corporation for almost 4 years, and I worked hard, never called off, never was late, going to meetings, trying to do my best and And that company ended up firing me because they set me up to be fired. So, it's just once you realize what's really going on around you, like what's really going on, this world is ugly, man. It's really not a pretty place at all. It's really ugly, and it makes you question your whole life. Like, was anything ever really real? Like, was anything ever really real? But technically, no. Everything is scripted. Everything is planned out. They play off your emotions. So what my family did, they know I used to be sensitive. I'm not sensitive anymore, but they knew I waited a long time to have a boyfriend. They knew I was a good girl, for a long time. They played off those emotions. Oh, well, she's never had a boyfriend. Let's get her her exact type. When I mean my exact type to the T. And he wasn't shit, but they knew he wasn't shit. And they all of my boyfriends back in California knew each other. How they all know each other and they're supposed to be from, you know what I mean? Like, my family, they set all that up. They set it up. And then another thing with the whole making you sound crazy or whatever it's going to be, well, why would I do, like, my mom's thing is, how can a parent do anything to their child? Girl, goodbye. My mama set up my brother to be killed, and she think I don't know. And when I said something to her about it, she kicked me out the house. Instead of being like, well, what makes you think I set up my son? Or because at first I didn't think it was my mom who said it. I was like, well, your family set up blah, 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 blah. Well, you don't know. They've already gone to court for that. And then one day, while all this is still going on, I asked her, and I was like, do you actually love me? She goes, I love you and Jermaine about the same. So when she said that, I was like, oh, no, she don't love me. Because how can you set your own son up to be killed? And then how he was killed was horrible. You know what I mean? And I remember that whole day when he was killed. My mom was never at home. My mom was always either working or not home. So that day, she just happened to be home. Of all days, she just happened to be home. So yeah, it makes you question a lot of things. Man. Like, my mom's marriage, I don't even think my mom's marriage is real. I think she's married. I think she's really married. But I think she's really married to someone she hired to help assist in what she's doing. So, anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all a couple of things, because I had a couple of people ask me questions, and sorry if it seems like I'm rambling. I don't really talk to anybody about this, because I know the whole, like, girl, you're crazy, you need help, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Girl, shut the hell up. Don't ever. Don't ever. But I just want everyone to be aware of their surroundings. I'm very aware of my surroundings. I act like I'm not at work. But I was right behind you. Oh, you were? Oh, I didn't even see you. But yeah, even when I take my dog out, as soon as I open the door and let her out, all I hear, doom. Then someone slams the door. And it's even to the point where my dog be looking like, what the fuck? Like, I can't even take a shit without them bothering us. So anyways, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I hope everybody has a good day. Stay blessed, stay vigilant. Like the other guy says, you deserve grace and you deserve mercy.